Hi, everybody. My name is Eamon, and welcome to today's podcast with Pat Monk. And on today's episode, we have a very special one. We are being joined today by Jack, and Jack is from YourStake. Jack, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks so much for having me. It's exciting to be here.
Very good, very good. So, for those that are maybe not familiar and our listeners that are tuning in with YourStake, maybe if you want, give a quick maybe overview because I heard great things are happening that you just recently won another award. So yeah, maybe jump in and tell them about why you're winning awards and a little bit about the company.
Yeah, no, and thanks for noting that. So on the award bit, we've been very lucky to win for the third year in a row the T3 Advisor Software Survey. We've seen continued growth in both our average rating, which is number one above the likes of Morningstar ESG, Refinitiv, Fidelity ESG Pro. So we've been so lucky to have amazing clients, amazing advisors, and for those that are just getting to know us, really understanding the advisor experience. So we're very happy to announce that we've won 3 years in a row and seen that average rating grow. So very happy to announce that. And for those that don't know us, so we are a fintech tool focused on values-based and ESG investing, screening tools, portfolio analysis, and personalized portfolio creation and selling. So YourStake provides wealth and asset managers with tools to take their clients through a values-aligned investment journey. So the way we do that is through a behavioral values questionnaire, which then outputs what your clients care about most tied to them, not to a definition of ESG, not to something that they're maybe not so sure about. It's tied to the things that they really care about. And then through our 7 different reports, we're diagnosing and demonstrating the investment impact that they are making now or could be making through a host of different abilities. But one of our most famous ones are the metaphor reports, or we lovingly call them the chicken report, because you can see kind of the real numbers of that investment impact. It's the numbers of chickens killed in a year or saved in a year, depending on what you're doing, the amount of water that your investments help save, or even the amount of solar panels installed on roofs. There are a lot of great metrics in there that tell a really compelling story. And then from there on, we have great portfolio screening tools to help you find the right investments, whether it be funds, ETFs, or companies.
Fantastic. Like you cover a lot of different angles. So with this,
Yes.
what are the main industries you find that you're helping or focused on?
Yeah, so really we are a all-in-one platform for financial advisors, but also large asset managers and banks. So we really take a white glove approach to no matter who it is. You could be a small RIA saying, okay, I just have a handful of clients, but I need really great tools. You're going to get the same service that we're going to give you that we're also going to give a large bank. And so we really ground ourselves on client service, but also kind of taking you along this journey and saying, what is it that's going to make you most successful? How can we make this tool better for you? And so really client service is a big piece of what we do, but also helping educate financial advisors, but also educate their clients is a big piece of our business as well through ESG University and also values-based university. They both are great educational pieces for your clients and also some good practice management in there too. So that's really who we serve.
Perfect. And when you're dealing with those different people, I mean, what do you find is the main like channels that you're ending up gaining new customers? I mean, is it LinkedIn? Is it social? Is it your
Yeah.
website? And all of the above.
Yeah, so I mean, really all of the above. Being a nimble startup, if you will, allows you to try many different, marketing channels and angles. So really, it's kind of a spray and pray method of, hey, have a great social media angle. We are very active on LinkedIn and Twitter. Those are our 2 main social media channels, if you will. Where we put out interesting content, research insights, but also stories about the team. People always want to hear the team behind these tools, and so look out for us there, both at YourStake. But we also kind of dip our toes in the water across different areas. We have some great marketing partnerships with places like RA Channel, where we host a series of webinars. And we also have a channel sponsorship there, where we have unique pieces of content and information. But we also, leverage our relationships with our clients to kind of spread the word. And so we have been great partners with First Affirmative and XY Planning Network that have been instrumental at helping us grow. And so finding different advisor networks where they're looking for information, they're looking for great tools, and partnering with them has been a great area of growth. Outside of that, as is traditional in the fintech space, conferences are forever king. And so we really take a lot of time to get our sales team and founders out to the key conferences to kind of spread the story of YourStake, and that's a big area of growth for us as well.
Perfect. And like that, you're saying, going out to conferences, building brand awareness, and people who are, let's say, coming back and they're checking out afterwards. Maybe they're going to your website. I mean, how important is your website, for example, in acquiring new clients and customers?
Yeah, and you guys, know it more than anyone else, right? Websites are super, super important at the conversion place, because you can funnel traffic in, but what do they do next is the hardest piece. And so for us, we went through a large exercise back in the early fall at kind of rebuilding our website. And kind of making it a unified experience with many different areas of entry, but also paths for customers to say, oh, this is interesting. What's next? What's next? Okay, I'm ready for a demo. I'm ready for a trial. So we really took the time back in the fall to say, okay, we've built a website, but how is it working? And we were given the ability to say, okay, let's tear it up and rebuild. And we've seen an amazing growth since then. Taking the time to relook at a website is actually really well worth it.
No, it sounds like you made a smart move back in the fall, tweaking that. So kind of changing things up a little bit, and just talk about you, Jack, as let's say a leader in marketing. I mean, what keeps you busy on a day-to-day basis?
Yes, so I'm a one-man marketing team. So director of marketing and content for YourStake, and I joined the team just about a year ago. I joined in the middle of April of last year, and so almost at that 1 year mark. And it is such an amazing experience because you wear different hats every day. One day you're going to be doing media buying and budgeting for the quarter, and then okay, I need to go hop into Canva and build so many different things. In the past, I had an amazing in-house agency team, but you kind of got stuck in I have these great ideas, but there's a lot of people to get alignment with to get the things made. And now in the startup world, it's okay, you have a great idea, go get it made. And it's on you. And so having that kind of creative outlet and ability to go from strategy to planning to writing, drawing, creating, and then the final product makes it really rewarding. It is hard, it is long, but it is so rewarding to see kind of the final products.
True. Yeah, no, I bet it is, and I can tell you're obviously passionate about what you do, so it comes across in your work, no doubt. So, with this as well, I mean, we're coming to almost to the end of our call. What I'd like to do is do some rapid fire questions. So, any short, crisp answers are ready. So, are you ready?
I am ready.
Great. So, first is, what was the last book you read?
Oh man, the last book I've read. Well, I actually conveniently have it here.
This wasn't set up, people. This
is not set up, I promise you. And a shout out to my old CMO who bought the entire team here. Measure What Matters. Like everyone says KPIs, but what do they actually mean? So this shifts it to OKRs, which is a really helpful way to think about marketing and performance. So I recommend John Doerr is who wrote that one. You should definitely check it out. I do not get proceeds, I promise you.
No problem. And definitely another question is imagine it's your first day again, okay? Your day, it's last April. What advice would you give to yourself? What would you do differently or stuff like that?
Yeah. I think for anyone looking from going from a large corporate structure to a startup or even a smaller team, get rid of every preconceived notion of anything you've ever done in the past and just say, yes, let's go try this. Let's go do this. I'd really have an open mindset. Kind of removing yourself from, well, that's the way we've always done things. Shift it to let's give it a shot. And have a team that also is excited about doing that.
Fantastic. No, it's different cultures completely, and it's just like let's try something rather than big long process. So it can be different.
Exactly.
So perfect. So look, I wanted to give you the last word as we wrap up here. And very simply, I mean, if people were just joining the call now and they missed everything else, what's the one thing you'd like them to remember about YourStake?
Yeah. And that's a great question. I think the one thing to take away from YourStake is, we are an amazing, complex team with really driven, passionate people. And I think for anyone, financial advisor, asset manager or not, you see that within our platform. And we really are out to build something special, unique, and kind of giving you transparency and positivity and good data behind values-based investing.
Fantastic. Well, look, let's leave it at that. Jack, thank you so much for taking the time to join us.
Of course.
Definitely check out YourStake. And that is it for today's episode of Pat Monk Presents. Looking forward to seeing everybody on the next episode. So have a great day and see you on the next one.
Thanks so much.